Hello, and welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your question before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. We have a fantastic community because of you. You are so kind. You've been kind to each other, so kind to me. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You go down in the description box. All the questions are listed out there by a timestamp as I go. Got to make entries. Don't listen to gibber jab. And or you can just watch the whole thing back on like 1.25 speed. I do that a lot. So there's that. Audio is garbled. I had this trouble the other day, and I don't know why. Unmuted me. There we go. By the way, Trump is bananas. BANANS. All right, let me see. Oh, I'm glad you're liking this. Audio's a bit choppy. All right, let me see what I can do here quickly. All right, are you plugged in here? Let's just start with the basics. All right, that's in. That's there. This is plugged in. In seconds, 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to quick look at my settings here for sound. Play sound is there. Input, microphone, Yeti. This device is currently in use. Is default for audio. Sounds a little better. Okay, good. Format. Yes, precious one. All right, it's at the highest level. Input volumes at 100. Allow apps and Windows to use this device for audio. Again. All right. All right, yeah, oh gosh, I hope that's better. Hang on 1 second. Okay, and hopefully. Okay. Is that better? Are we okay now? I fixed it? Are we okay? Hello, Becca. Becca from House of Lenormand is here. Do follow Becca. She's awesome. All right, hopefully. Oh, thank you. The quilt, it's actually really soft. Perfect. We're good. Oh, yay. Okay. All right, we got this sorted out. So, what? Ugh. You're just being a noisy thing. Just relax. Just relax for a minute. He did boo-boo. He's like, I don't want to relax. The window's open, and I want attention. Okay. All right. So, oh, Ricky says, and the star of the show, soon to release his debut rap single called Kitty Cat Shuffle, Boo Boos and Kitty. Yes. That reminds me of the Stray Cats. And I never got the chance to see them in person, but I saw them live on a video years ago. Oh my gosh, they were amazing. And the guy with the double bass, and it had a big sticker on the back that said "dangerous," and he would at some points he'd be you know how on a double bass, the body of it does this. He would stand and balance with his feet on either side of halfway up the double bass, leaned over playing. It was awesome. It was awesome. Okay. All right. Stray Cat Strut. Oh, yeah. It was good stuff. Okay. And anyway, okay. So, e-cards. So, oh boy. So we're starting out with Jack Smith. Bless you, sir. Bless you. Oh, mwah. So at 6 minutes in, Valderay was talking about this when I first came on this morning. Oh, the nails are Flora sent me these. I hadn't seen Flora around for a while, but they're absolutely beautiful, and I love them. So, thank you. Thank you. All right. 6:15. Okay. So when I came on this morning, Valderay was talking about this. Are you ready for this one? Jack Smith is looking at wire fraud. Remember at the end of the movie The Firm? It was different actually from the book, because of course I read the book too, because that's what I do. The ending of the movie is actually better than the ending of the book, because they condensed it down and changed the hook of how they bring the bad guys to justice. In the movie, at the end, spoiler alert for a movie from the 80s, the main character who's trying to bring these guys to justice says wire fraud. And the guy's like, wire fraud? He's like, it isn't sexy, but it's got teeth in the judicial system, and how much you can be held accountable. And the guy's like, how did you even think of that? And he said, I took my bar exam like a month ago. So that's what I thought of when we heard from Washington Post. Special counsel focuses on Trump fundraising off false election claims. Federal prosecutors probing the January 6 attack on the U.S. Capitol have in recent weeks sought a wide range of documents related to fundraising after the 2020 election, looking to determine if former President Donald Trump or his advisors scammed donors by using false claims about voter fraud to raise money. 8 people familiar with the new inquiries said. 8 people. 8. I should probably just do it this way. 8. Okay. Yes, dear. The fundraising prong of the investigation is focused on money raised during the period between November 3rd, 2020, and the end of Trump's time in office on January 20th, 2021. And prosecutors are said to be interested in whether anyone associated with the fundraising operation violated wire fraud laws, which make it illegal to make false representations over email to swindle people out of money. Are you tired? Is this what's going on here? This could be epic. You're tired. I know that squeaker. I know that squeaker bunny. I know that. I know the sound of that meow. Yeah, he's tired. You should get some sleep. Sorry about this. Yes, Agnes Gary, President Fraud. Lisa Graham says, you go jumping Jack Flash. Yes. Sweet and Salty says, yes. Yeah. Kathy Ritchie says, Kitty's saying, get him, Mr. Jack. Yes. Oh. Susie Buckingham says, wire fraud and lying to Congress take down more crooked people than all the other things they did. Valerie Sargent says, like when Trump pulled money directly from people's bank accounts. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Kathy Delisle says, how beautiful in its simplicity. Uproarious laughter ensues. Michelle L says, Boobies and Kitty needs to be covered up. That should be it. Okay, so Oh, this is glorious. So, hey, Jack, how's the wire fraud case going to go? And Trump is, I'll be reading on it, but Trump is in New York right now giving his deposition, another deposition to Leticia James. Oh, that's number 3. It's going to be, I've got a quote for you. And the last deposition, they made public, which was so embarrassing to Trump when he mistook Carroll back in the day from his wife at the time, Marla Maples. Anyway, Jack, wire fraud, how's it going? Whoo, Jack Smith, serious as a heart attack. I would not want him mad at me. Not mad at me, but hired to look at me criminally, although he'd be bored. Elder says, cat daddy says, cats sleep 18 hours a day. Oh, absolutely. And yesterday I had the windows open, and this morning I've had the windows open, so he's overstimulated. All right. Hi, Trump. How's it going? Wire fraud, maybe just tower card, just larger than life, right out of the gate. I'm sorry, that fell. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to deafen you. Oh, you're so tired. King of Pentacles. Sitting pretty, 9 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I've got a little itch by my eye. There. Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. I'm really rich. Yeah, really? Then why do you keep trying to get money from your suckers? And you work so hard to get their little bits of money. And this is multiple investigations, this feels like. I get cups for like Biden's DOJ and that sort of thing. This is multiple investigations. I wonder if Leticia James might be looking at this or something similar. Lisa says, wow, lots of pentacles. Yeah, it's about the money. It's not just Jack Smith. Jack Smith wire fraud for $200 million. Major Arcana Temperance card. Okay. Advisor Temperance card. 5 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Judy. Thank you. It's a huge difference. Thank you. All right. 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. 2 of Cups. That's an investigation right there. Going after people who were being defrauded and playing on their emotions. This is happening. The cards are saying this is happening. Now, but what I'm getting is he going to be able to nail Donald Trump to the wall legally over this? Hey, Mel Broussard, 18 U.S. Code 1343, fraud by wire, radio, or TV, imprisonment for up to 20 years or a fine or both per count. So is it every time he sent out an email? Because they send out emails all day. Oh, this is glorious. Thank you, Mel Broussard. JR, Donald Trump deposition, is it in video form? It was last time. No, I mean, he was there, but they recorded it. And they released it last time to show him pleading the fifth 400 sometimes. We'll get to that. Legal decisions. Oh, Dana, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. 3 of Wands. King of Wands. Ace of Wands. Oh, temper tantrum. This is Trump the man waiting for his ship to come in. I can do what I want. Man, this feels like a temper tantrum right there. 5 of... Oh, it's just trying to rile up the base. There's nothing. You can't hold me accountable for this. You're saying every count. This is far right communication. This is the messenger. Riling them up. If this was poker, I think I won something, or I could win something. It's all wands. This is all Trump. This is all petty Trump garbage. You are not above the law. You are not getting major arcana here. You're just like every other American. Laid out. Oh, you are toast. I like that I'm not getting major arcana here. It's like, you're just a scumbag. You're just a criminal. Entertainment only, YouTube. You're just scum. Just like any other criminal. Ooh, boy. Yes, Kelly B. Whole spread of wands. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And more wands. King of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups here. So this would be Biden's DOJ. Could be Jack Smith. Jack Smith is going to have to go to Merrick Garland to recommend charges. Jack Smith isn't doing it himself. He has to go to Merrick Garland. Trump thinks he's sitting pretty, but no, they're coming after you, dude. And they are going to make Trump feel very human. And there's nothing wrong with feeling human unless you are a raging narcissist. And you think you are better than everybody else. And you think you deserve better than everybody else. Nope. Nope. Felder says, wow, all wands. Is that a flush, a straight? I don't think it was a straight because they weren't in order. But I honestly, I don't gamble. So honestly, I don't know. Very human Trump. Treated like just another person. Glorious. All right. At 1830. Thread of Hope had a very good question here. Let's see. 1845. With this idea of wire fraud and whatnot. Anne says also the same suit as a flush. Ah, okay. Okay. Something he shouldn't have been doing with top secret documents. But anyway. So, all right, this is 1915. Take pity on those using the timestamps. Thread of Hope was asking, will any big donors cooperate with Smith's inquiry to try and claw back some of their money based on fraudulent claims? Donors, but big donors. It's wire fraud. That's fraud. It's just been proven in court. I want my money back. That could just be glorious. Glorious. Oh, wow. Cut the deck. Emperor, world card. World card over the Emperor. You're done. bigger than life, better than everybody else. No, you're done. End of chapter, end of book. It's over. Oh, what an expensive web we do weave when we endeavor to deceive. Expensive. Whew. Wow. All right. Any big donors want their money back? Hermit. Looking into it. People who can afford expensive lawyers. He took my money. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups. But, yes and no. Oh, Elisa, thank you. Thank you. Yes and no. Do people definitely angry when it dawns on them? Some of them will never, Trump's always going to be the victim to them, which is what Trump wants. But yeah, there'd be some people who are like, I gave a lot of money to that jerk and I want it back. But you gave to a political candidate. So I think they have to finesse some stuff here. Or I don't know, maybe it could be a partnership with the DOJ or maybe in New York or Washington, D.C. or whatever it is, some kind of partnership to give the Orange Menace a change of fortune. I wouldn't look. The big donors, they're not going to come break your kneecaps. I mean, that's just not how it goes in the U.S. However, they can make your life miserable. Okay, all right. Now, you ready for this? This, has anybody heard? Is Trump done with his deposition? He was supposed to be there this morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, which would be 8:30 Central Time, Chicago. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. So if he's still in there, he's been in for 4 hours. And so he's complaining. Now, the last time that, I should put 22:30. The last time Trump went in for deposition with Leticia James, they released the deposition, and it showed Trump just pleading the fifth over 400 times. So this time, let me see if I've got because I grabbed a couple of screen captures of what was going on. Here they are. All right, so today, Trump deposition in $250 million fraud case. So let me share with you. This was a quote from Alina Habba, or my brain just goes Alibaba. It's like, no, it's not. That's not right. This is a quote, and I grabbed this a screen capture from MSNBC. President Trump is not only willing but also eager to testify before the Attorney General today. He looks forward to educating the Attorney General about the immense success of his multi-billion-dollar company. Alina Habba, speaking attorney for the former President Donald J. for Genius Trump. Oh, I like this kind of thing around his eye. It kind of looks like he's wearing a monocle. Anyway, like a cartoon villain. All right, so looks forward to educating the Attorney General about his immense success. Ooh, you're going to mansplain to an Attorney General. Really now? Really? So it sounds like he's not going to plead the fifth over 400 times. So then he pretty much would have to admit to things or lie in a deposition. And Alina Habba, if she lets this moron do anything but plead the fifth, that's malpractice. That's legal malpractice, because all this man does is lie. So I'm guessing this is going to blow up in his face. But now think about it. I mean, let's be fair. All right. Yes, the tide is changing, but I thought about this, and the power, it's up to him. All right. The power is in his hands to fix this, to make it right. So I figured we'd use this. I thought it would be more appropriate with things in his hands. All right. So we'll do a reading here. Let's see if I can get these out. There we go. Okay. All right. So how, Donald, how's the deposition going to go? Is it going to get you into trouble? Okay, let's see here. Is it going to get you into trouble? All right. This the Trump deck. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's pull some cards. So, is this deposition going to get you into trouble? Okay. Sorry, it's kind of hard to maneuver something that's small. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. One card. Two cards are right there. 3. Sorry, this is really, it's kind of hard to deal with him up close, you know. It's sorry, just sorry. Okay. Let's try getting two more cards. And there, and how's the deposition going to go? Okay. Kind of felt like a card straight off the top of the deck. I think it is top of the deck, because I think that Leticia James is going to have no patience for this. Okay. So he's playing his little tiny games, his little tiny hands. The power is in his little tiny hands. So what have we got here? Okay, that is the King of Wands. That's him. All right, that's Trump. All right, that's a card for the reading. It's really in his hands. Okay. All right. There is a two of cups, so there's a partnership. I got 2 cards for the next little thing. So that would be, oh, there, one's upside down. Hang on. Okay. A Hermit and a Knight of Wands. So this is someone fighting for Trump, but this Hermit, this would be pleading the fifth. This is what he did last time. He's under so much scrutiny. Wow. He's under so much scrutiny. Okay, hang on. Put this down. Okay. Center of the reading. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Please educate Attorney General of New York State, Leticia James, about your multi-billion-dollar business. How's that going to go? Okay. Oops. Burden of evidence. Yeah. Really? Can you've got paperwork to back up what you're saying? Because I've got paperwork that says the exact opposite. You can't back up anything you're saying. Well, lies, lies, lies. And finally, he is wildly, this is a Page of Cups, he is wildly underestimating Leticia James and her prosecutors. Wildly. So I'll just move these there. Okay, there's this. All right, okay, I guess I can move the banana. So if I, okay, so, all right, this was the first reading. Okay. All right, so is Leticia James, since you've got powers in your hands, Trump, is Leticia James going to be able to hold you accountable? I mean, are you just going to make such a mess of this? Oops, are you just going to make such a mess of this? Okay, let's see. Well, he wants to go home. That's Trump's base of power. He wants to go back to Florida. Okay, that's fair enough. It's not surprising. Okay. There you go. There. Are you going to end up in massive legal trouble because you're running your mouth, possibly lying through your teeth? That wouldn't exactly shock anybody. Okay. Oh, but he's going in with a great sense of course, she's just a woman and she's a racist. Yes, his hands and heart are very tiny. Wheezy squeeze box, yes. But his ego is inflated. Yes, indeed. He thinks he's really going to go in there and do a thing, make a big stink. Huh. All right. Yeah, this is right here. This is ego. This is Trump's base of power. This is Trump's victories, his great business. Everyone says, I have a great business. Everyone says, with tears in their eyes, going, sir, you have such a great business. And this is him deciding he will talk to her and show up for the deposition if he must. She doesn't understand business. Mm-hmm. Yes, understand. She doesn't understand business, the plan. Yes. Yes, Desi Daru. She's a she. Yeah, how? Of course. Page of Pentacles. My son was running things, or this is trying to blame somebody else. High Priestess. He thinks he can keep his secrets. And a little tiny Tower card. Go ahead, Trump. Go in there. Explain. Yeah. Go ahead. Please explain how she doesn't understand business. And it doesn't matter. She thinks she has evidence, but his secrets will be his undoing. It ends with Major Arcana, the High Priestess, and the Tower. Power was in your hands. And narcissism. It's a nasty thing. So, good luck. It is the cutest tower card ever. I agree. All right, let me see if I can get this back in the little tiny container for his little tiny hands. Okay. And almost. All right, almost. Are these extra cards here? I want to make sure I hadn't missed something. Okay. Those are not full-blown cards. Okay. There's even a little tiny. Oh my gosh. Hang on. See if I can get this out of here. There's even a little tiny, like, booklet. I've never opened this. Are you a booklet? Are you when I was a teenager and I was lucky enough to be overseas for a while, when you wanted to get on the tram, you got what's called a strippenkart. Basically, it was a card strip like this, and then you'd fold it over to the current day and you'd put it in a little punch thing, and it would say when you got on and then however many stops or whatever. So yeah, it even has this little tiny, teensy tiny, itsy bitsy little booklet. Okay. Oh, thank you, Darren. Where did I get the deck? I get most everything from Amazon, because I got I first of all don't have I need everything delivered because I don't own a car. And I highly recommend if your circumstances allow it. One of the best things I ever did was get I have one credit card that I use, and it is a Amazon Prime credit card. So everything I buy at Amazon, I get a percentage back, cash back that accrues throughout the year, and that's how I pay for Christmas. So anyway, Fran Urbina, your cards are as big as your nails. That's true. So, yeah, but that's the only way I could really afford Christmas. So it really helps me. And I pay my credit card off every month, so I'm not gonna, yeah. Rose Blue says you need a jeweler's lens to read it. Exactly. JR says Trump is pathetic. Sweet and Salty says yes, a loop. Yes. Kelby says quite a few readers don't see defendant Donnie Dumpster in jail or prison, but all roads seem to lead there. It's my favorite wish right now. Spirit Watcher Suzanne says perfect size for Trump's tiny, stubby little fingers. And Desi Darus asks, do you ride a bike or anything? No. For exercise, I have a mini treadmill I use quite a bit. Okay. Betty Control says, I just learned you can't use the cash bag on all items at Amazon. It's worked for me. I've never run into a problem, but anyway. Okay, so that was glorious. But let's ask the big boy cards, the big girl cards, the big them cards. 3930. 3930. Will he lose Grift Co? Will he lose everything in New York? Will he lose Bigley? Bigley in the Leticia civil suit. Okay. Safe. All right. Death card and the Sword of Truth, anybody? He's toast. Slather, cover him with butter and throw some jam on him. He is toast. Will he lose bigly in the Leticia James civil suit? Kathy Delisle says, how delightful. To twist a quote, he's both vicious and malicious. This is lovely and delicious. Oh, yoy, 7 of, okay, so fruits of labor. Yeah, ill-gotten gains, anybody? Entertainment only, YouTube. Thief card, that's where we're starting. 8 of swords. Knight of cups. 4 of swords. Moon. Thief card. He's already got a woman, a retired judge, looking over his shoulder, stopping he and the griftlings from moving. They tried to move stuff overseas, out of New York, out of the hands of Leticia James. Couldn't get to it, parts of the business, and no. They're coming for you, and this, if they are found guilty. Trump and the griftlings, they cannot be executives in a business in New York for 5 years. Plus, there's a $250 million fine. Plus, she could end up just dissolving Grift Co. And this is you are so going to lose. You're so going to have your power taken away from you, and you're going to be so mad. You're going to be bigly mad. And after what you did to those kids, I am going to have a glorious day. Donald J for Jerk Trump, watching you face real justice. I don't want him hurt. I certainly don't want him to pass away. I want a court case. I want court cases with real evidence, where he has representation, and if the evidence is there, I want them to metaphorically nail him to the wall, legally. And that's what that looks like. So, M. Kelby says, is that retired judge's sister? Oh, no. No worries. No worries on that, no. So. Okay, I read on this yesterday, but Kathy Lou had a question. So let me see if I can, 44 minutes in, is there anything I can add here? Cindy Lou says, I heard that Frumpty Dumpty will be gone. Oh no, it's the next question I read on yesterday. This is different. Cindy Lou asked, I heard that Frumpty Dumpty will be gone out of our hair by this August. Can you tell what gone means, and does August have significance? I've heard August, and I'm assuming it has something to do with astrology, but I don't know. If you ever bring me questions like this, it would help if, like, why are they saying it? What's like? Do ask the people who are saying that. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards. Will Trump be out of our hair by August? I can't see how. He won't even be. The number of the big cases won't even have started by then. Glenn Bird says, Trump saying, "Help me, Vladimir Putin. You're my only hope." Chicky says, Mary Trump calls him Donald Jessica Trump. Kristen Davis says, no way he'll be gone by August. Carol Lamb says, Andre said this in his video with Linda G. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. I don't know why he's saying that. He won't be sitting as pretty as he has by then. Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Chariot, Six of Wands. No, we've got legal stuff and prosecutors, show trials coming up, blathering on all the evidence laid out. He's underestimated people coming against him. This is things may not go well for him, but he's still around, is what I'm getting. So yeah, Cheryl Clark, the October 2nd is supposed to be when the Leticia James civil trial starts. The next time the Stormy Daniels payoff criminal trial, the trial doesn't start December 4th, but that's the next time they're supposed to get together. And do you have your discovery? Do you have what you need? So Lisa says, Midas Touch just put up a video about an hour ago speculating that Kevin McCarthy might be removed. You lasted how long? Wow. Kathy Lamson says, I thought they meant he would just become unimportant politically. Maybe. I think this is going to go on for a while, but I don't know what's going on astrologically in August yet. I'll have to look it up. Lucky Girl says, Andre said done, as in his goose is cooked. I'll have to ask him. All right. So the one thing I did read on at 48 minutes, one thing I did read on yesterday, and hello, Lucky Girl. Didn't see you come in. I read on this yesterday, but I thought this would be worth looking at again. Hello, E. So, Trump is launching a $500 million lawsuit against former attorney Michael Cohen, alleging that he violated attorney-client privilege when he issued a tell-all book about the hush payment he helped Trump facilitate to Stormy Daniels. Legal experts have pointed out that by claiming Cohen violated privilege, Trump has essentially admitted that there's some there. So will this affect his case with Bragg? This affect his case with Bragg. See, he's doing this because he's, first of all, he's angry at Cohen, but he is so desperate for money. Trump is so very, very desperate for money. And then it just sticks in his craw that Cohen's out there living his best angry life. So, yes, Kathy Delisle, perfect way to put that. Art of the stupid move. Kelly says, George, Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, I am the king. You were just helping me. You were less important, a woman, that sort of thing. Less important, a queen. Jeez. Sorry, look at this. There we go. All right. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So you're going to do this petty, stupid suit. You're going to open yourself up to discovery in front of the whole country. Yesterday I was getting he's going to drop this case because he cannot handle the scrutiny of the discovery. But there's the devil. That's Trump's wrath. That is he's the walking embodiment of all 7 deadly sins. And today's sin is wrath. Hemmed in, and Trump goes home. Yeah, he's hemmed in and has to give up and go home. Yeah, it hits him pretty hard. That he's got to prove. It's like what you think you can just say. Oh, here's the NDA he signed. Here's whatever contract we had. You can't look at anything else. You think? You really think? And Michael Cohen has some money now. And if he started a GoFundMe to help pay for his legal funds, people would contribute. He's got money for really good lawyers. Unlike you, Trump. So, devil. Trump's wrath. 4 of Swords. Pathetic Trump himself, hemmed in. Oh, it's glorious. There's Trump, and he's just on either side, legally quiet as a tomb, completely hemmed in, stewing in his deadly sin of wrath. Donald Trump. I give you Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chicky says, can't Cohen defend himself? Oh, yes, he can. And he can afford it, too. Kathy Ritchie says, oh, you're done. Yeah. All right, so Linda Johnson just wanted to know flat out, will Trump win his lawsuit against Michael Cohen for, it's not 500 million. Sure, 53. I'll pull 3 cards on that. See if I'm still getting the same thing since I'm already in the energy. 53 minutes in. Will Trump moronic? Well, Donald moronic Trump. It's kind of redundant to say that, isn't it? Department of Redundancy Department. Will he win his $500 million lawsuit against Cohen? This is going to be short work. Does he has demonic possession? No. And there's a whole I've talked about. I won't get sidetracked, but I've talked in other videos about what I think about demonic possession. Most of it's basically glorified dust bunnies in the ether who are parasites, so they try to scare you because that's the only energy they can take in. So no. The sun. Let's see it all. Let's see all of it. Knight of Cups. 7 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. This is Cohen saying, oh, I can fight back against Trump's lies. And let's see your discovery. Work, work, work. Let's see all those documents. Let's see all of our communications. Let's see. And it will cost Trump a fortune. Laura Kimmerl is asking, will Michael sue back for the money spent on this stupid case? That's what it kind of feels like. But I really think he may just abandon it. Yeah, let's just say that the dynasty is looking a little threadbare. Lisa says discovery rocks. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, 7 of Wands. You're done. Raining on your parade. Here's the investigation. Here's you on the defensive. All right, we're done here. No. Carolyn, is it Ochoa? I see it going nowhere. Yes. Desi Jaru asks, if you were asked the cards, is Donald Jerk Trump, is he legally insane? I think I have actually over the years quite a few times. He's not. He has narcissistic personality disorder, but he could get help for that. Help is available. So, oh yes, Kathy Ritchie, the cards today. Mwah. All right, 56 minutes in. This is a question from Sarah, and we love Sarah. She is such a good person. When arriving in New York to be deposed by Attorney General Leticia James, Trump's motorcade was greeted with chants all along the way of "New York hates you." Now, being in that car he's in, he may not be able to hear a lot, but he definitely saw a lot of negative stuff. So okay, so how is his ego handling the New York hates you and the other negativity? There were some Trump supporters with a few signs here and there, but there were a lot of people with very negative signs. Very negative. And New York is supposed to be his home. So how's his ego doing? Oh yeah, he's handling it well. You know, like he does. Maturely, with emotional intelligence, coping skills that he's learned over years of therapy. Betty Kentrow says, I saw many nobodies above the law signs. Yeah, I definitely saw that too. 10 of Wands. Judgment. Tower. Six of... He's having a bad day. Yeah, Kathy Ritchie, he'll say all these people were crying for me. We're so sorry. We're so sorry. Mm-hmm. Burden. Judgment. Tower hit by lightning. Desperate for charity. This is a card of charity. And temperance. This is not him giving things out. He doesn't give things out. This is him looking for charity and major arcana. People aren't donating as much as he wants them to. He doesn't have as many followers. He doesn't have as many people at the rallies. He doesn't have... People should be in the streets. People should be in the streets having riots to free him. It ain't happening. And the Republicans, they had some things to say when he was arrested. But since then, I haven't heard a whole lot. And I was like, yeah, it's horrible. He's the ex-president. It's all political. Yeah, I got stuff to do. So that's all I have to say. Yeah, he's not doing so well. No. Oh, boy. Lady Eva, don't cry for me, New York City. Yeah. Oh boy, okay. So, JR, your question made me LOL. 1 hour, 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Does Donald Trump know or suspect that Melania isn't that into him? She's just not that into you. Or is more than likely not going to, or is more than likely going to jump ship. All right, Trump. Do you know or suspect that Melania isn't that into you? Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, thread of hope. Bless his black and pea-sized heart. Oh my gosh. Does Donald Trump know or suspect Melania isn't that into him and is more than likely going to jump ship? Yes, but narcissism is a thing. Yeah. Plus, by his third marriage, women to him are, and not only his third marriage, but he cheated all along. Women are pretty disposable to him. Two of Swords. Two of Wands. King of Wands. Ooh, it's emasculating to him. Ace of Wands. Eight of Swords. It feels like this is old ground they have already trod upon. And there's a prenup, postnup, whatever it's turned into. She has certain obligations to be in public with him. And he's said and be said and legally done some vicious things to her. I don't want to go deeper into that, but he's been vicious to her. He feels very small, but then again, he's a narcissist, and inside they have no self-esteem, none, zero. So Cat Shepherd says, "Go ahead, I'll get another." Yeah. GM Dave says, "Women are all precious. Don't believe Trump." Aw, that's very nice of you to say, Dave. You've always contributed a lot around here. Thank you. Thank you. All right. She's so done. Oh, Kelly B, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's done. Okay. 104. So I thought it wasn't happening for another like 10 days, but apparently Trump's lawyers are questioning jurors in the E. Jean Carroll case this week. I thought it wasn't happening until right before, but apparently it's starting this week. Okay, so Trump's lawyers are questioning jurors in the E. Jean Carroll case this week. Will they be able to get the jurors they want? Apparently, this is a quote, so apparently these are some of the questions being asked of the jurors. You'll be shocked and surprised, I'm sure. Are you on Truth Social? What cable news network do you watch? Have you ever used the hashtag BelieveAllWomen when discussing assault? Do you think that the Me Too movement has gone too far? Will Trump's lawyers be able to get the cult member jurors that they want? The trial's not supposed to be till the 25th, so Kathy Ritchie says they'll pick mostly men. Well, it's not going to be all up to them. So I think the Me Too movement has gone too far. No. Have ever used the hashtag BelieveAllWomen? Not sure, but I would. Are you on Truth Social? What cable news network do you watch? Kind of a trick question because I watch a lot of Hal Sparks. So, all right. So will the lawyers in the Agent Carroll case, will they get the jurors that they want? Oh, look at the thief card. Okay. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, World card, Ace of Pentacles. He's so gonna lose. Oh my gosh, he's so gonna lose. He is so going to lose. So gonna lose. This is this poor woman. Bless you, E. Jean Carroll, and all the women that Trump has allegedly assaulted. Bless you. This is all the evidence laid out. This is the whole situation. This is his lawyers. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to da-da-da-da-da-da. No, you're done. And this is women, front and center. End of chapter, end of book. You're done. And this is you having to pay up. Jerk. So I'm getting Major Arcana right here. Trump is going to lose. Yeah. And it's going to be brutal on his reputation. Apparently, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't the judge say that there are other women who can testify against Trump? That they believe he attacked them? And I do believe that it is already been decided that they can bring in the Access Hollywood tape. Is that right? Okay, so Bella Del Rey had a question, and 108. Okay, 108. All right. Trump's sons, Eric and Junior, were running Grift Co. when he was president. I love that you guys have picked that up. Are the brothers in the hot seat for fraud? Junior, Eric. Kathy Ritchie says, yes, I heard that. Oh. So, Eric and Junior, Eric, are you brothers in the hot seat for Grift Co. fraud or something similar? Or the campaign, whatever. Junior, Eric. Junior just wants to be numb. Yeah. And deep down, he doesn't have the same kind of narcissism his father has. So deep down, he actually does have guilt about leaving his wife and 5 children. And deep down, if you will excuse the expression, it feels very much like he believes he is a POS. That's what it feels like. Sniffy Jr. Cheryl Clark's asking, is Sniffy in New York today? Oh, yes. We read on it earlier. Yes. Okay. This is legally silent as a tomb. All right, Junior, Sword of Truth, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. This feels like panic. And this feels like, let's just say, something like a razor blade. And then just panic and just making it worse. Yeah, he's all in for the numbing. Eric, ye of the worst, you and your wife, the worst parenting I've seen in a long time. Death card, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands. On the one hand, he was always kind of kept off. Junior's always been, the firstborn, the more important to Trump. But he's on the hook here, and he's also clear-headed about what they're actually facing. And see, I really don't like Lara Trump, but she's as wily as a fox in the sense of she has some grounding in don't do that, that's stupid. Something Junior does not have in his life. JR, what did Eric and his wife do? Oh, yeah. Forcing her son to go out in a toy truck in a hurricane, and he was terrified and crying his eyes out. And then there was the videos, multiple videos of her drinking wine and just staring at the camera while her daughter was standing next to her screaming, crying, and she's just sitting there just looking at the camera. Yeah, Kelly, what? Oh yeah, it's there's video. You can go search. I did not just make that up. I'm not saying allegedly. There's video. There's actual video. Sheila R says I saw that. Yeah, these are vile people. These are vile people. If there's a hurricane coming in, you don't take your child out into it to make them tough and strong. And if they're scared, wouldn't you keep them inside and keep them safe? I don't get it. Kelpie, she's the one who had her kid out in the bad storm. Yeah. Justice is coming for these jerks, one way or the other. 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Tower. It can be fraud. It can be Leticia James. It can be Alvin Bragg's office. It can be Jack Smith. It can be a lot. They're done. They've tried to. I'm not going to answer your questions. I'm not going to. And but where they've gotten their money from for years, how they've run their business, you're done. You're both done. Bye. Bye, boys. Yeah, Starhawk, she proudly posted those videos. Yep. Ugh. Okay. And Fran Urbini saw them too. Yeah. All right, so Lola Bell has a question, and at first I was like, I don't know, but then looking into it more and more, it's like 115, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Let us just say that this is very much entertainment only YouTube. Entertainment only. There's no, this is a spiritual practice. I read on the collective energy. No one who does this is 100% accurate. That's not how this works. I pick up what I can. The consensus among other readers is usually what's most likely to happen or is likely going on. Grain of salt. Never take a reading from any, and this is not CYA. Never take a reading from anybody as more than like an opinion from a trusted friend. That's it. You wouldn't make major life decisions based on what one person said. So, all right, we clear? Lola Bell says, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Lola Bell. I was wondering if there's any connection between Elon Musk and the murder of Bob Lee. Bob Lee was the founder of WhatsApp. Is that correct? No, it wasn't WhatsApp. I saw something about the guy who, I saw a short last night about the guy who set up WhatsApp. What was the Desideru, oh Lord, people don't believe this card trick stuff. What are you talking about? Cash App, that was it. Thank you. Roxana Lee and Thread of Hope. Thank you, Cash App. All right, so Bob Lee, he was the founder of Cash App, and but Elon Musk, strangely, has been like falling all over himself to say it's a random attacker. It's just a random attacker. It's just a random attacker. It's just a random attacker. Like, are we protesting too much with the what? But apparently it's like really aggressively going out to say it's just a random attacker. It's like, so I would doubt it, but yes. And yes, they did. It almost disappeared. Hang on. Starhawk, thank you. Yes, they arrested the attacker. Thread of Hope says, now it's reported that he knew him. Who knew whom? I'm just checking the cards and the energy. And it's hard to read on Musk because he's so awful. So I'm sorry. I'm not. The attacker knew Lee. Okay. Thank you, Thread of Hope. Chariot. It's a big deal. And bless Bob Lee, bless you. You did not deserve that. Bless you. Bless your family. Bless. Hangman, Empress, Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords. No. There's no conspiracy here. I'm not picking up on a conspiracy. So bless Bob Lee, bless his family. Okay. All right. And there's only one question left. At 1:19:30, Michelle L. was asking, will George Clooney's film about the Ohio University sports doctors' predation of students, it says, be shown this year, will it damage Jim Jordan? I just think we should stick with the will it damage Jim Jordan, because it would have to come out for that to happen. So thank you, Lola Bell. Thank you. Desert Dawn says a classified docs leaker has been identified. Thank you. House of Lenormand. Hello, Becca says, I told you all I'd get them quickly. All right, George Clooney's film about the Ohio University nightmare. Will it come out and damage Jim Jordan? House of Lenormand says she's been arrested. Good. Wheel of Fortune. TikTok. High Priestess. Secrets. Oh, gross. Six of Cups. Queen of Wands. Page of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh gosh, it's going to come out eventually. That or something similar. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be absolutely brutal to watch. Like, big time spoiler warnings. Not spoiler, trigger warnings. Big time trigger warnings. The secrets of what happened to those poor young people. The culture that allowed that to happen. The damage done. I don't have anything specifically here on the human air horn, but let me see what else I can get. Is that a sneeze? Oh, that was a sneeze. Yes, that was a sneeze. That was a little fuzzy sneeze. Gross. Three of Cups. It was the culture. Please. We just back then we just didn't, we didn't want to make a fuss. It was a different time. These poor kids. I know they were in college, but big deal. It is a big deal here. This is, if not evidence that can be used in court, a lot of people just speaking their truth. I don't specifically have Jim Jordan here, but the whole thing is gross. Lullabelle says Jordan's sun is in Aquarius. Hang on. What did you say? 6 Aquarius? Is it 6 degrees of Jordan's sun is at 6 degrees of Aquarius, so Pluto's coming for him. Oh yeah. And then it's gonna retrograde back. Is it gonna hit 6, or actually it's the sun, so it's already within orb. Mm-hmm. Strength. Yeah, this culture. No, it's not. Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. These poor kids. I don't specifically have Jordan here, but this is going to throw mud on everybody who got near it. So that's what I'm getting on that. Gross. But we're done. We did all the questions. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Tiger's 4-leaf. Back then, yeah. You know how they are. Blech. All right. And they've got the leaker in custody. Alleged leaker in custody. So things are moving in the right direction. Oh, thank you, House of Lenormand. Thank you. So it is 1:36 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. Still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. But anyway, other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. I'm here 365 days of the year. You cannot get rid of me. And Just remember, you're not alone. We are in this together. There are good days ahead. Take care. All right. And see you back here tomorrow.